AdoNis to put up a serious fight?
I think slightly better. I think just
Okay.
the combination of their heroes are easier to pull out, and they have a lot of like things to fight early game. Still might get outplayed in the lanes, but if you look from the draft perspective, like they have seriously like stable lanes. Like Lina in the safe lane versus the Doom can get punished, but hold that thought. We might see another 5v5. Miracle is a bit away though.
They're the first ones. They're the first ones to engage though this time around. Nigma Galaxy Ghost leading the charge, running into the enemies. The Stroke of Fate connects as well as the LSA Boundless Strike to allow Ghost to escape, but that's not going to be happening. Zigzag, this time around, he is the one who draws first blood.
Luckily or unfortunately for AdoNis, it's not any of the cores picking up the first blood, so it's not gonna be the end of the world. But we spoke before, this first blood can actually make a difference in the lane.
It most definitely can. Zigzag is gonna have a very nice start. You talked about him being a really good techies player, and he showed it in the previous game. He had a couple of snipes on the Ember, and without RMN saves, those would have worked out even better, as there's a healing salve in the river, and it's only the Monkey King baiting Miracle. On the other hand, you have to be more careful. Samael makes his presence known. The Sticky Bomb will connect as well. As the Stroke of Fate, he dodges the damage of the Sticky Bomb, won't be able to dodge the Illuminate. However, Boundless Strike slows them down, at least picks up the bounty rune before he kicks the bucket, and that's gonna be a core that gets the kill. So Nitro, his lane is gonna be much easier, and actually they send Miracle to the mid lane on the Arc Warden.
Sumaya had such a tough time laning last game against this guy, so he's like, Miracle, this game you go mid. Just kidding, they want to put Monkey versus a melee matchup tough, so makes a lot of sense. Miracle, ex-king of the mid lane, you know? I think he'll do fairly well in this matchup.
Yeah, I remember the old Liquid era where I think it was a major at which he didn't die until like the upper bracket semifinals or something. So I still remember it. That was a meta where a lot of mid Magnus was being played, and you just couldn't kill this guy. It felt like he was just 10 times better than everybody else. But either way, AdoNis, they do
Maybe
start
he was
with a 2-0. Yeah,
yeah,
maybe he was.
A better start than the last game, and considering like their heroes, like they actually might put up a fight this game if they play a bit more stable.
For sure. This top lane though, it is dangerous with the Crystal Maiden and the Monkey King. Samael actually running forward with the Blood Grenade being used. A little bit of a bad communication between the two. Maybe they could have gotten the kill. Now, eating that Stroke of Fate, not dodging it properly with the Mischief. Samael takes some damage, but still he's the one asserting dominance in the lane.
Using a lot of resources though on Crystal Maiden. I mean, this monkey did feed second blood, but he got like 5 stick charges out of it. And it's kind of making a big difference. Still, with some levels, there's a potential for Primal Beast and Grimstroke to fight his back. But first 2 levels, they're a bit weaker.
Black Mamba goes down. The Inkswell will connect on Samael, and with the Onslaught, not enough damage. Nitro loses the trample as well, won't be able to finish off Samael. So it is gonna be the first one for Nigma in this game. Got stunned up, he's flying, and look at his wings, they just cannot fly any longer. He's way too fatigued. Goes in for the cold embrace, but they're gonna be melting that ice up. Lina bringing in the heat, and Kuroki dies. It is going to be the 3rd kill for AdoNis here. Laning stage looking decent for them in terms of kills. In terms of CS, it's another story though.
Yeah, but this top lane is sort of stabilized, you know. The lane control is very good, and they're still like farming well. Samael needs to be a bit careful.
Swell from back Mamba is gonna pop, and he needed to be more careful. Arman is gonna try to finish off Mamba, but that just means free experience for Nitro, all for himself. Also gets the healing lotus. Doesn't get much better than this for a Primal Beast.
Huge win. And if he's gonna be pulling the next wave, he might have like a wonderful game, but hold that thought. Monkey's gonna go on him with the CMT pin.
Yeah, they want the Primal Beast on the top lane. trying to get on top of him. He has the Onslaught and the Uproar, extra slow, extra armor, and they cannot get the chase in. But you know which lane is working really well for Nigma Galaxy? It's the Miracle lane. So Sumail sent him there to avenge him, and Miracle is doing an amazing job versus the Coddle so far.
Yes, but it's like how the Coral lanes go usually. Like, he doesn't do so well in the wave actually, but he's always like, look at him making the stacks, and like he'll be closing on that for anyone. Zigzag?
That's a solid blast off, but he misses on Ghost, only connects on Kuroki, and he's gonna be dying because since Cold Embrace this time around, Ghost will be fine. And Shadowless fighting until his death. And in the end, it seems that he is gonna be the one going down. Uses the Healing Lotus, as you mentioned. Has an LSA one more time. Stuns onto Kuroki, places a ward, wants the kill. Very nicely played, but the high ground miss is not enough. Kuroki got lucky once, but not gonna be happening twice. Nice play, gets the kill. Nitro a little bit too deep this time around. Sumail will live. He gets another hit onto the creeps there. No mischief dodge. Black Mamba gets the connection as Araman going for Black Mamba. Two supports. Ultimate fight. Mortal Kombat, as they would say, but it is gonna be Black Mamba who stays alive. However, a bigger kill happened in the mid lane where Miracle got a solo.
Miracle, even without level 6, solo killing a new me, but top lane, Black Mamba and Nitro really showing off, you know? Showing off we spoke yesterday in the NA qualifier how they thought a new me will feed again. Nice rotation by Kuro, and instantly Miracle level 6, he wants to keep up the pressure. Bottom lane, Zigzag and Shadowless diving again. Will they pay this time? Miracle tipping in, real him or the clone?
It's a clone, but it's too deep. Actually, it's the real Miracle coming in. Shadowless, there's gonna be a spark trade. Gonna try to deny himself. Please hit me. Why are you not hitting me? He's the one that woke him up. You know what though? Sumail was left all alone, so he did lose his life while Zigzag runs away from Kuroki. No way for the Winter Wyvern to keep him in place long enough for the rest of them to come over. So again, not too bad for AdoNis. Nigma Galaxy, they're struggling in a matchup that they should be doing better in probably.
Yeah, 6 minutes in, 9 to 8, and the AdoNis is just keeping up the pressure. You know, Miracle is having a good game, but as I said, like usually in this kind of a matchup, like tier 1 versus tier 2, you expect like a big discrepancy in the laning phase, and just AdoNis showing they can play lanes versus hold that, a new me. I mean, they can play lanes, but a new me is having a real tough time this game.
Oh, actually, Nitro coming over. He's gonna be trampling over Miracle. Nobody to save him. Cold Embrace, not enough. He has put himself in an uncomfortable position, but here comes his laning partner. He smashes the Crystal Maiden into the ground. Will be removing the silence, and Sumail finally comes over to assist his teammates. He's gonna be getting the Jingo Masteries. One more hit, even with the added armor. It's not gonna be enough. Now chasing onto Black Mamba. How dare you bully me in the lane? One more hit. He might need 2 more blast off. Will be preventing him from doing so. And a new me is back with full HP, full mana, but still level 5. Sumail, however, is level 4, and the Inkswell will keep him in place long enough for AdoNis to get themselves the kill. Black Mamba is on a mega kill streak.
Black Mamba is soloing the Nigma Galaxy right now. I mean, just joking, they're all playing very well, and he's gonna get himself a Wisdom rune, so almost 6.5 level at minus 7.
Look at that.
2.5k net worth, you know, closing on the Monkey King. Miracle?
Yeah, he's really crushing it. Oh, Miracle, use the Tempest double, but they're going for it. Miracle is dead once again. Zigzag, maybe he can kill him. Not even close. The Tempest double, extra gold as well. They want it, and they're gonna be getting it onto the techies. It does leave Lina unattended, so Ghost finishes him off. That's gonna be the first Doom usage. But Miracle, more farmed than the Lina, and a more important hero than the Lina as well.
Somewhat. They're both kind of pos ones in their teams, but it's just this Lina will have so much space. Kuro gets slowed by the Coral, but Iron Man is here to help him.
kill, and Yumi only level 6 on this keeper. He just hasn't been having a good time. Speaking of not having a good time, Sumail is level 5 compared to Nitro's level 7. Just going in with the trample. Onslaught has the pulverize as well. No boundless strike for you. The silence will connect, but not even needed. Nitro does it on his lonesome. Sumail dead once more. This Monkey King not working out.
Yeah, I mean, you just cannot fight on your own versus this combination. Even against solo Primal is so hard, but Primal plus Grim, they're both level 7. The Monkey King is like... He needed to make much more better situation for himself earlier. Right now, he can only just dodge them.
He's actually not dodging. He's going for a fight. Shadowless going on to go. They're trying to get all the damage done. Have the level 6 on the techie. Sumail is going to be dealing with the mines. He gets disarmed. Boundless strike though. You cannot disarm it. There's going to be a let go there from the Crystal Maiden. RMN comes from the other side. Crystal Maiden finishes off her sister. There will be a Winter's Curse. And finally Sumail is level 6. Still has those Jingle stacks to work with the Frostbite. They're not allowing Nitro to escape, but he doesn't need to escape. Surrounded by monkeys, he destroys them all. The Soulbind has been used, but they don't have any spells to combo. Black Mamba running in. Nitro very low. Miracle will be finishing him off. Finally gets his revenge. Yumi next on the menu with a Flux. You're just not going to be running away, and Miracle gets himself a double. Black Mamba running away will be successful at doing so. Still, they cannot bring down this Grimstroke, but finally, Nigma Galaxy strike back.
30 kills in 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes. I mean, this game is a freaking bloodbath. Finally, Nigma Galaxy getting on top of these trades. Like, just bringing more heroes faster.
And they're going to be getting some huge kills, some huge levels as well. 10 minutes in, it's only a 1k gold lead. Zigzag, it will get caught. Flux will be used. Blast off. He's not even gonna attempt for it, as Shadowless is gonna be found. Has to be very, very careful. There's the Spark Flake slow, and with RMN coming in, there will be a freeze, and Miracle getting himself a double. As soon as we said it, we cursed AdoNis. They're gonna start giving kills away. RMN, however, he's gonna be the kill that gets given away right now. Cold Embrace there on the Crystal Maiden. She likes the cold, but is not going to be surviving this time around. The Yumi TPing away will not be successful. Way too much damage going to be done into him. Primal Beast doomed, running away. He wants to live, and with a Stroke of Faith, the Doom is going to be slowed down quite a lot. He has the cobbled 4-man aura, still not enough to chase down the Primal.
There's going to be a Doom basis, but nonetheless, another 3-for-1 trade for Nigma. They'll be pretty happy about it.
Definitely will. A lot of speedy heroes, a lot of mobile heroes in this game. Poor Sumail. Okay, that's gonna be a nice dodge. Doesn't take damage, but this Monkey King is he's a support at this point, pretty much.
Yeah, he fully switched to support. He just roaming, gonna buy Facebook's Mage Slayer. I mean, that can be fine, like making a lot of space when you had a bad lane. Like, there's two ways, like either buy Midas full recover mode or just go full like space mode and let your Doom and Arc carry the game.
Put it all on their shoulders, but a smoke towards Miracle. Kuroki in a really good position, has the Winter's Curse to protect him. Scan has
Seems like they know.
Oh, where Miracle is, but do they know about Kuroki? Saw him for a second, they saw his spells. Now they spotted Kuroki as well. Their smoke is going to be coming to an end. Inkswell has been used. Nitro running in, and Kuroki gets his ulti off. He knew that they were coming while Miracle is killing Zigzag with a Tempest double. Now you are caught, surrounded by enemy heroes. The Pulverize not going to be doing absolutely anything. And Black Mamba, what the hell is happening? This guy can't die.
Black Mamba, no matter how much his team screws up, he's always escaping. I mean, a decent idea to dive and like kill the Kuro first, but just it's a little bit too hard.
Black Mamba is a snake. The way that you deal with snakes is you cut their head off. So let's see if Nigma Galaxy are going to be able to do that. As RMN going forward, he lets it go. Gonna be silenced up, so Zigzag because of it. He does manage to survive. Going in with a blast off. Inkswell is on him. They won't even need it to pop. They get themselves a kill. RMN getting a little bit ahead of himself. Too weak to be able to kill the techies on his own.
Yeah, getting like a bit too hasty, just going from a different angle than his team and gets punished for it. a very needed kill for AdoNis to just like stabilize a bit. Because they've been like, it was like, what, 15-15 now? It was 20-16, but Miracle gonna get caught here.
So
Fiverr
Irvine,
is on cooldown.
that's gonna be so much damage onto him. You're not getting out of this one alive. At least his Tempest double is still there. Zigzag's he does disarm it, however, and no blast off for you. So 1-for-1 Miracle, a much bigger kill, however, at the top of the network chart by a huge margin compared to anybody else.
That's gonna be a very nice income goal for the Techis. Wonder which support item is gonna buy from it. But 2k lead at minute 14. This last game, this was already like 7-8k lead, so much better fight from AdoNis this game.
A much better fight for sure, and you mentioned during the draft that they should have a bit of a better shot at making a good game right now. Their lineup does look incredibly powerful. The problem is the Lina is struggling, just as the other heroes as well, so I'm not sure if you can change the outcome of this game. The farm distribution, your supports are very farm, but the core is not so much.
Yeah, but we will see now. Before they have any dispels or like BKBs on the Nigma side, they'll still be very susceptible to this magic, insane magic damage that AdoNis possesses. And we'll see if Grimstroke will actually... Can we see if he's close to a shard? Does he have money ready? Oh, he's eyeing the blink. I really hope so that he decides against and gets the shard for his Prima with the level 4 Inkswell, with the level 10 talent. Like the two of them can just dominate the map.
And so many things to purge off, right? Frostbite, Flux, Sparks Rate,
you just name it.
The Infernal Blade.
Every hero has a spell to be purged off.
It really, there is a lot of benefit to it, though. With the Blink Dagger, it's gonna be easier for him to escape, and we're seeing that Black Mamba, he just wants to survive, has been doing it for the entirety of the game. 6, 2, and 8 on this Grimstroke.
Smoke from Nigma, RMN, and Ghost will be trying to wrap around this mid tower. With this ward, whoever counts will be in the danger. 5 heroes, they're ready to strike.
From 5 different angles. Kuroki's gonna be coming close, and Yumi doomed. And well, that's gonna be a very fast grab. They don't save any of their spells. They just destroy them in a second.
There used to be a Kotl of the Light there. Now there is no more light. But still, 2 big ultis used. Can they get something out of it? Not Techis?
Armat? He's
wow.
dead. Zigzag gets the kill. He actually has the Shadow Amulet, so it can be hella annoying with Kuro coming over. However, Shadow Amulet is no longer permanent. We all know why they changed it. And he's going out. He's out.
Making mistakes is the path to wisdom. Making good plays is path to wisdom. What a play by Zoom Zigzag.
Yeah. So Mail is gonna be very wise after that, because he made a huge mistake. He thought he could get this kill, but well, he was eager to get it earlier, so using that Boundless Strike really did hurt them in terms of getting the kill. And Nigma Galaxy, they're only 2k ahead. This time around, the AdoNis, they have much more kills than in the previous game, and we have so many kills in this one.
Nitro, he's gonna get spotted by the Shivas, but no Doom on the Doom. So with this break, they might just kill him.
Yeah, really fast at that as well. He just gets demolished by the 2 heroes, and the shard was picked up by Grimstroke. They lose the Monkey King on the bottom lane as well. Shadowless will finish him off with the Laguna Blade as Haramen is slowed down. So much magical damage gonna be gone on, and Soulbind a little bit too late, but both of them do get silenced up. That really is gonna be a lot of damage. Miracle with a haste room coming in to get the kill. At least something. It's a consolation prize, but you've lost 4 around the map. Nigma Galaxy, they're no longer ahead in this game.
Classic Miracle 1v9, you know. 1v9 gameplay. At least he gets a kill, so yeah, I mean, turnaround. They were having like 2 to 3k lead, and now it's all gone. 23 to 23, man. Oh, what the hell? Are we watching the MENA region, or are we watching East Europe from 5 years ago?
It does look like Eastern Europe from 5 years ago, for sure. Though, you know what Kuro once said? Like, we try to replicate a pub game for Miracle because he wins those very easily. So maybe Miracle is used to 1 versus 9. Friends, go feed. This is what I'm used to in pubs, and I still win all of them. So Nigma Galaxy are just doing a good job there if this is the plan.
Yeah, Miracle going on a new meme, man. There's gonna be a cuddle. So he's living for a moment. So many Nigma heroes here for a no prize right now. Yes, I mean, that's what I said. 1v9 Miracle, it's a classic. But they could be ruining a bit less. I think he wouldn't mind.
Arcwarden actually has a Spirit Vessel. Nitro going on to Karaoke, who's on the hill, but it doesn't matter. He's still gonna get smashed into that hill. There will be a save for their captain. Nigma Galaxy not gonna be allowing him to die. Ghost, however, loses his life as well, so both of the offlaners are gonna be going down. As Sumail on the chase without a bundle strike, he really cannot threaten anybody's life. Miracle is in the vicinity. His Arcane Rune will be expiring. Probably wants to use the Tempest double. Decides against it.
Yeah, I mean, still 1 for 1. Offlane for offlane, still a bit favoring Nigma because they're kind of in an aggressive position right there, posing the pressure. But AdoNis, 20 minutes in, leading against Nigma Galaxy. Very impressive.
Yeah, coming into this series, we thought it might be a fast one for Nigma, but AdoNis are holding their own thus far. Looking good for them. They're pinging out the Doom, actually rotating at that defensive a position you usually don't expect yourself to die. And Coddle, TPing in, Glyph has been used. Okay, now it's pretty clear that he just needs to run away. Has the Purge creep as well. Zigzag, running, gonna get jumped on by Sumail. Boundless Strike threatening with the Solar Bind. Will keep him away, jumps into the trees, still okay. And actually the blast off misses. Now the two supports are gonna be fighting versus each other. Sumail, nice dodge there, beautifully done. And they use the Doom onto the Coddle. He is pretty speedy, however, so should be able to outrun this Doom, while Nitro gets caught by RMN, smashed by Miracle, still alive, however. Black Mamba healing up. He still doesn't want to die, but finally will get taken down. Miracle with a double kill, and they do bring down Black Mamba. That's a godlike streak for Karaoke. He gets so much money. This was the plan, right? Get the pig fat for Christmas.
Yeah, the bigger they are, the bigger the fall is. And they're not gonna stop. Quick TP's mids, Kuro and RMN trying to catch on this Lina. No BKB on him, so if he gets slowed, he's probably dead. Yep.
Nah, he's very much dead. They have the Frostbite, a couple of hits. Stun will connect, but nothing of the surviving sort there for the Lina. Nigma Galaxy finally are gonna be switching it up. Look at Kuro.
Kuro's saying, look at me now, I'm the carry. Now it's 2 versus 8.
It really makes sense. I mean, they're dying all over the place, and the Monkey King is pretty much a support. So you might need a 3rd core in this game, and he's gonna take it upon his shoulders.
We see Blink Dagger finished up on Grimstalk alongside the Shard, so him and Primal should be more than ready to go all over the place. Sumail. Wow.
Goes in the trees, dodges everything. That safety bubble really does help, right? Because you cannot stop him from getting into the trees, even if he messes up on the mischief.
How's that item called on the Grimstroke, the neutral item? It's the Light Collector. He almost got him down from the trees from it. It's actually pretty convenient versus the monkey, to say so.
Yeah, 325 area. Oh! Ooh, Sumail. He's gonna be so fast close there. He didn't even use the Light Collector though, so wasn't really sure where Sumail was. And Miracle going in for the Roche. We've already seen this. Arteezy do it with the Arc Warden though. Miracle, he has the help of his teammates. He's not all alone.
But do you remember this? I think it might have been a key major from like long time ago, maybe 7 years ago, where Miracle played Arc Warden and like spammed the raids, so Rush respawned and instantly died. I still remember it to this day.
Did it instantly die, or was it like 1 HP before they finished him off? But yeah, I do remember that.
Probably 1 HP, but it was very cool.
Yeah, for sure. It was like an arcane rune Arc Warden. I remember it. It was insane, super fun some of those things. They very rarely happen nowadays. I want to see some cool interactions, but Ice Frog has made sure that there's not too much of them. Shadowless doesn't want to be in this smoke, and with the smoke, you're not finding anybody on the top lane, it seems.
Not for now, but Zigzag is gonna make a TP bottom. That's a heavy investment. He needs to be very careful. Glimmer Cape gonna keep him alive. I mean, Zigzag he's been a quiet star this game. Like he's been all over the place and like just doing so much damage with the proximity mines.
For sure. Even in the previous game, if there was no Shadow Demon saves, there would have been a lot of techie skills that actually didn't come through. Miracle with an Aegis, however, feels nobody, has the Gleipnir as well. You come close to him, you're very unlikely to run away, and we all know how much damage the Arc Warden does. It is insane. Actually has that Spirit Vessel to give himself a little bit more in terms of defensive capabilities. Smoke breaks, Zigzag. You talked about the Silent Star. He's gonna be very silent for quite some time now because he's he's dead.
Yeah, with the Aegis on Miracle, it seems like Nigma is slowly taking over the whole map, pushing bottom and mid, and now just straight swiping the map top. Will Nitro and Black Mamba try to fight? I hope for them not, but at least one of them gets caught, I think.
They're running away. Cowardly Doom instantly on Nitro. He could attempt to TP out with Sumail being in the vicinity. It's not gonna happen. They have the Purge Creep, the Diffusal Blade, the Boundless Strike, and a couple of more hits to make sure that Nitro goes down. He's tanky, but you're never gonna live through the Doom.
The real carry escaped. You already know. It's the Black Mamba.
Yeah, true. The real carry on the other side, Kuroki. Did you see his items?
What, he got Witchblade into a Shadow Blade, into a Dragon Lance. Interesting.
And has the Grove Bow, so got the perfect neutral item to go with it. He's gonna be even more of a nuisance. While Miracle, he was farming. He was the one getting the most out of the map. He was the one not dying, and now it's time for him to apply the pressure with Spark Rates in a good position. Nobody can stop him from taking this tower down.
Yeah, they still can try to fight, but they need to do it more fundamentally, right? Like they need a nice Winter Curse.
Yeah, it's a beautiful Winter's Curse into a Wukong Cement. Soulbind will be used. You need a double Pulverize, double Laguna. He dodges the one. They are protecting Sumail, both of them taking some damage from the Pulverize. Not enough. Miracle still surviving. His Aegis up. Gleipnir connects on the Lina, but she's in a pretty defensive position. Will be fine. Kuroki running in. He's the one who started it all, jumping in from Sumail, getting a hit in, instantly back into the trees. He doesn't want to play around to find out just how easily they can kill him. Left, right, and center. He's gonna wait to jump into the trees once again. That is not going to be allowed. The Inkswell is there. It will get popped. The Cold Embrace, however, keeping Sumail alive. It was only a bait, and you were never really gonna kill him again with the Mischief, but he's just standing his ground and waiting for the enemies to try to kill him and then just die.
One after another they fall, and it seems like Nigma Galaxy finally getting to stabilize this game and getting to push high ground. They're just kind of baiting him with their experience to just take this sort of, like, they seem like a favorable fight, but at the end of the day, it's just basically one by one coming in and feeding to this Nigma squad.
Miracle still has the Aegis for 42 seconds. He wants to continue to push. You have the Glyph, so you can buy time for your Primal Beast to come back and actually fight in a 5 versus 5 scenario.
If they get to fight like a 5 together, they still have a chance on the AdoNis side. Miracle really pushing it.
He really wants this one. 20 seconds until the Aegis expires. Maybe he even wants to die. But Oracle usually says, I want to die. It's not the Arc Warden.
You'll die in a house fire. 5 seconds, Aegis will expire, but do they smoke up? I hope AdoNis smokes up and like tries to get a fight. Tries to start a fight, more importantly. Like if they get to start on Kuro or Miracle, or maybe both at the same time with the Soulbind, they can easily turn it around.
Sure, but how are you gonna find Kuro? Miracle maybe is playing aggressively, but Kuro is in a defensive position with a Shadow Blade, hard one to bring down. Miracle goes forward, magnetic field gonna be used with the added attack speed. These Raxes are gone, no more glyph for the side of AdoNis.
Yeah, I mean, they just don't care that with their formation and the vision inside of the AdoNis base, they can just take it without any risk. Follow closing on the Octarine, level 16 only though.
16 only. At least he's gonna have the Octarine once he gets the Tiara of Salamene. And the male is working towards the Deso. If you are falling behind with the Monkey King, Deso is 100% your best bet in doing a lot of damage in these fights. So if he wants to smack his opponents, that's what he'll get. And now picked up in a smoke. It is time for a fight. Lina on the menu. Shadowless, he doesn't know how dead he is, but we do. Actually, Lincoln Sphere does stop the Doom. It still doesn't matter. Miracle does more than enough damage to just destroy this Lina.
It's the funniest thing, like when you use a Doom like this and you miss it and the guy dies in 1 second, and you're more mad about like even trying to do him than missing a Doom, you know? Like he's just dead anyway.
He broke the Lincolns for the flop, right? The real carry needed the Lincolns broken, so it makes sense.
I mean, if Miracle told me Doom him to break a Lincolns, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Okay, that makes sense. And the push is coming. Coddle is not back in the base. Finally, he's gonna be coming in, but his team, they need him. He's the best one to protect it. Very aggressive positioning for Nigma at the moment.
Still, even without the Aegis, they're threatening the high ground. Obviously, enemy carry dead. They still have 15 seconds. No glyph is not on the menu. And with the proper formation, I'm sure they can do it.
It is the proper formation. Kuroki, he's the only one that needs to be staying back. And for now, a solid position for him, but he's a little bit too close for my taste. He can still be seen. Doesn't matter though. Miracle with the spark rates, he's just bombing the entire enemy base. Blade there, the silence onto him. Black Mamba running in. He's just gonna die before using his ink swell, and that's gonna be 70 seconds on the sidelines for one of your more important heroes. At least Ghost has a BKB blast off in there, as they do find Sumail as well. Dies after using the Wukong's command. Ghost is very low as well with the Solar Bind Gleipnir. He will be caught, but Taraman in a really good position. They do use the blinding light to get him even closer. Miracle holding his position in the back. It is a 4 versus 3 scenario in favor of Nigma Galaxy, and continues to spam out the spark rates.
The Doom with the Purge just saving everybody. For a moment, looked like it could be a total disaster with the blast off and so many proximity mines, but in the end, only 1 for 2 trade.
Sumail couldn't get himself out. No BKB, of course. He's been going in on full damage, full aggression, as there will be some sisterly brawl here. So many stuns onto Crystal Maiden. The Glimmer Cape not enough to protect our man. It does get taken down. This time around, there will not be a Lincolns to protect you from the Doom. So they do bring down Shadowless. It's definitely not a worthy trade unless you bring down Ghost, and they will be able to do it with the proximity mines. Kuro next on the menu. There is going to be Sumail jumping through the trees, coming to save his captain. A little bit too late. It is a triple for Zigzag, and Sumail gets brought down from the trees. Blinding light on him. Does he need to see? He can still get a lot of hits in. Miracle finally coming to help his buddy. He has the Force Staff to get him to a safe position, but being smashed into the ground. Sumail is very much dead, and does leave Miracle all alone for another kill onto the side of AdoNis. They get a double kill for a new me, and they have baited Nigma into the most unfavorable fight ever in this whole series. AdoNis are still pushing back a 7k gold swing.
Oh, what a play by Zigzag. Triple kill for him, but more importantly, he's like the biggest damage dealer in this game. Like, he is using his hero to full potential. Like, just every time he has blast off, he's going in, placing all 3 proximity mines with the disarm. Like, he's playing out of his mind.
He is really playing out of his mind. The problem is, you are 2 Raxes behind, and you're versus an Arc Warden. So, in terms of winning the game, it's very unlikely, but it is a big thing to be able to hold on out like this versus Nigma.
I mean, our producer is reading my mind, but I wanted to guess the percentage, what would you say? Now you say it's a 3%, but let's be honest, what would you say?
100%, 3%. I'm never wrong in my life. So I would be right. No, I think I would still be going for like 5, probably after that fight. Before it, I'd say 1.
Yeah, definitely between 10 and 1. Like 10, like just because they like team wipe them. Oh, Nitro is gonna get caught. Wukon's command. He will try to run away. 2 seconds for a purge, but he's not going anywhere with the ghost catching up on him. It's gonna be an easy kill. 10 because they just team wipe them. 1 because they have Arc Warden or Nigma, and then it's somewhere in between. So I would say close to 5 too, but 3%. Yeah, I think it's about right.
Yeah, probably. So what Milan usually does, he checks on his own, and then he's like, oh, I know it's 30%, and then he acts like he's all cool. Kuroki, though, acting all cool in the enemy base, though, he's gonna get destroyed by the Lina. And Samael, that's a little bit too deep with the buyback on the Primal Beast. They're trying to go forward. Duel will be there immediately. Miracle in a very uncomfortable position. He does have the Hurricane Pike, however, and another one to work with from the Tempest Double. Zigzag still alive. The Gleipnir, the Glimmer Cape will keep him alive. And speaking of Gleipnir, coming out immediately gets spurred by Shadowless. Has the Lincoln Series to protect him from the Flux, but what's gonna protect you from just the right clicks? Well, he'll run away for now, and Miracle leaves the Tempest Double to do a lot of damage to this tier 3.
Nice Manta dodge by Miracle. Cosplaying Arteezy for a moment, but still, AdoNis, like, they're fighting back like they have much more than a 3% chance to win this game, you know?
Most definitely. It is, they're fighting in a good way. The thing is, I don't see them leaving the base and actually doing something out on the map. But in terms of team fights on a position where they're ready, especially with the proximity mines, it does make sense that they're doing well in these fights. And look at the techies. After those couple of fights, he's over the Primal Beast, he's over Kuro, and even looking to overtake Samael in terms of net worth, has a Hex. This techies is actually a big problem.
Yes, it's like the sole reason last 10 minutes why we're doing so well. They're gonna try to get in time to contest this round, but no way. And Black Mamba is actually, is he gonna get caught? Glimmer Cape going off, but Sumail?
Oh, that's pretty deep from Samael. He's gonna get caught smashed into the ground. This time around, he's the one with the Aegis, they know. And he's just dying over and over again. Miracle coming forward, but there is a light bulb. You need to make sure that that light goes out. Miracle has been caught. He's not the one with the Aegis. Samael still has the cheese. He's gonna be using it. He gets his HP back once again. We're gonna kill you 10 times if need be. And the mines just keep on exploding. Gleipnir, amazing from Shadowless. RMN, no chance of getting to the low ground. Still alive, however. Nitro running away from Miracle. Another Gleipnir will fly out, and that's gonna be a dead Primal Beast. While Miracle uses the Tempest Double now to do Mondolina. Has the Inkswell, of course. No heals are gonna be coming through. Another light bulb will be placed. A new me. Let there be light, but you are not God, my friend. Miracle with a Hurricane Pike to the side. He's still gonna be surviving. Let's see for how long. Gets himself to the base. Will be fine. And his Tempest Double is staying here, trying to finish them off. But at least AdoNis will keep 2 of their heroes alive. It is, again, a 1 fight for AdoNis here, Milan.
For sure. Not only they kill 4 heroes, they get the Aegis, they get the cheese, they almost get the Miracle too. I mean, you say they get to keep their 2 heroes alive. I would say Nigma is lucky to have 1 hero alive, and it's Miracle. Because if they kill him there, it might be a full turnaround with this game. But we saw in a fair fight, 5v5, like on their vision, AdoNis is more than capable of taking it. Like, really good play by them.
They're gonna be needing that BKB on Samael, and he still doesn't have it. Dark Warden, level 23, Magnetic Field. Now he can just spam it. Kuroki? He knows that the new me is here. Once they get the ulti off, he'll be able to do so, but the supports are in the vicinity. Soulbind, double silence as well. Miracle coming in with the Tempest Double. They have the Ignis Fatus. Look at the light. Nigma Galaxy acting like flies, and Zigzag going in. The Optimize, he disarms all of them, starting to destroy them with the damage. Miracle, he removes the spark rate, but still does get taken down, as that is gonna be The Arc Warden dead at a pretty big cost, however, and the next on the menu is gonna be Black Mamba Sumail. Gonna get stunned up, but it seems like he'll continue with the chase. Has the shard, comes forward into the hands of Nitro, however, Nitro will use those hands to smash him into the ground, especially with the Lina coming in. LSA is there and a couple of more hits. Sumail kicks the bucket. His chase, not gonna be too successful.
At the end, not the word trade for any. I know Black Mamba used to be a god like this game and used to own him really hard in the lane, but it's not worth anymore to trade yourself for him. But once again, Zigzag, you know, they just keep making play after play. You know, the supports of AdoNis are just showing off this game. You know, every now and then, like every other fight, one of them is making crazy plays and just killing everybody on his own. Oh. Beast Coast Toast. That's what I read. Maybe it's not the truth, but that's what I read.
Yeah, our producer is hungry, so he's just thinking about food, and I'm guessing he wants some nice toast. So no problem, no problem. Hopefully he's gonna be able to get some food in the pause. Though we might not be having that long of a pause. This game, I'm not so certain any longer that the Nigma Galaxy takes it.
I still think they are going to take it, Gabe. They certainly have 5% more than before the Roshan fight, but still, if they stabilize a bit, like as you said, 2 lanes of Rax with Arc Warden, it should be really hard for them to make any plays unless Nigma gives it to them.
Alina is level 25, however, and having a Daedalus, once he gets it, on top of this 100% crit talent after you use the Dragon Slave, I mean, this Lina, she packs a punch, Mila, not gonna lie.
It starts you reminding of the old infamous Lina. But look at the Miracle, just it's a classic Tempest double, super annoying. Is he level 25? Which talent did he take?
I think it's not just yet.
It's
24.
Closing on. Which one would you take? Oh, nice pause. We can discuss it.
I guess no damage penalty, and then I tell my team, yo, you feeders, just stay behind, and I'm gonna end this game. I think it might be a better approach.
Yeah, I mean, both of them seem very nice, but I think usually people take the... I mean, I'm checking the pro tracker. Usually it's the 10-second clone. Like, I don't know myself. I'm not the Arc Warden. Like, usually when it comes to, like, these hero talent charges lately on the course, like I either have information from like my teammates, or I just check the Dota2 pro tracker. Shout out to them, like a very nice site if you want to improve yourself.
Didn't you play with the Hawk? Shouldn't he be like an expert on the hero? Didn't you listen to your teammate?
We actually never got to play Arc. We suggested a few times, but he was too big of a... He was a bit scared.
Okay, scaredy cat. The Hawk always seemed to me like a Chad. Now I'm a little bit disappointed here. So I'm hoping that you're just not pulling my leg, and he actually is a courageous guy. But I guess it is what it is.
Let's take a moment and see what Miracle talent takes, and whichever Miracle talent is taking is the correct answer, and it will be Tempest double duration. So congratulations to all pro players taking this talent. It's the correct one. It's been decided.
That is true. We always look at Miracle, what he does. That has to be the correct choice. And I guess now, even with the damage penalty, the Tempest double pushes out the waves really fast. Maybe in those 10 extra seconds, you're gonna be doing more damage to the tower, and here comes Miracle. So, no problems with the damage when he's all there, jumping in with the overwhelming blink. That's gonna be even more damage that this Tempest double will be doing.
Yes, if you think about it, like the 10 seconds duration, it's a damage talent. So Zigzag.
As a blast off to go towards the high ground, though, he will not move an inch. 85 seconds on the sidelines without the techies. I don't see how they're gonna have enough damage to deal with Nigma.
Sumail, is he gonna just pop the Wukong's command for this last Rex? I mean, the Zigzag was a big damage dealer this game, and without him, I agree. might be rough.
They're still gonna try. He literally did turn into a core, has more net worth than the Pile Beast. The Raxes are gonna fall. The Range Raxes are still standing. Soulbind, they will kill Kuroki without the Pulverized Nitro. Doesn't want to deal with the Tempest double at the moment, though. He's gonna have to deal with some mail, trying to get himself away. Uses the Uproar to get out of the freeze from the CM. Still not gonna be enough to survive. Surrounded by enemy heroes. He's dead as well. Buyback from Black Mamba. AdoNis still helpless. And Doom, Winter Wyvern Curse, still haven't been used.
Everything ready for, besides the Wukong's command, and I think slowly but surely this game's getting out of reach.
Oh, Miracle jumping in with a double overwhelming blink. He does have a pike to get himself to safe position. Actually forces forward and is right next to Ignis Father, so he's gonna deal with that one. The live bolt gets destroyed, then Miracle is being smashed somewhere left on the map. The blinding light, they're all blind, they don't see, but even when they're not seeing, they're just swinging their arm and are stronger than AdoNis at the moment. So AdoNis, they put up a fight, a 43-minute fight, but ultimately they will lose the game, they will lose the series, and they'll drop to the lower bracket.
I mean, regardless of the 2-0 result, I think